Hello guys, here it's Emmanuel from DiceTuga, and today I am going to unbox War of the Ring, a game from BOARDGAMEGEEK that I am very excited to play. I'm going to play it at LadyCon, so I need to get familiar with the rules, which are quite extensive. And what best opportunity to unbox the whole family of War of the Ring with you guys. So I hope you enjoy the video and let's just jump right in. Alright. Let's go then unbox this. First thing I wanted to mention is that the box, the touch feels a bit different from a normal box. I don't know if this has the protective layer that a lot of boxes have. Just seems kind of more like old style box. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that, but yeah. So this is a game from BOARDGAMEGEEK, published by BOARDGAMEGEEK, and if I turn around, it has one of my favorite things that is, content in the back of the board game. So here we see some description, some preview of the components of the game. You have the cards, some of the warriors, and some of the characters of the game, and as well the board. It's a 2 to 4 player game, and it can last long. This is not the game that you just decide to take out of your of the shelf and start playing. This needs to have some planning. The rules are quite not complex, but quite extensive, let's say. And yeah, you can play 2, you can play 3, or you can play 4. With 2, each one plays or the bad guy or the good guy. With 3, one plays the good guys and the other 2 play the bad guys, which thematic wise is correct, because the guy that plays with the bad guys would be playing with the front of Saruman and Mordor normally. I think it's like that. If you play 4, then there is 2 guys playing the good guys and the rest plays the bad guys. You will see some boxes, not box, plastic bags already opened, because first I did already the quick unboxing for TikTok and Instagram, but I also started doing this video and noticed that my audio was not recording. So I kind of restarting this video again. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this baby up. It's a game by Roberto Di Meglio. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Marco Maggi or Maggi and Francesco Nepitello. So Italian guys, I suppose. A very pretty cover. You can see. Really nice. And top of the things, we have the catalog of Ares, which I'm not going to show all of it, but only what matters to me, which is a new expansion, Warriors of Middle-earth, a new expansion for the game. I have these 2, we are going to see it in this video, but of course I'm getting this one as soon as it is available. Finally, we have here the rulebook, very pretty cover, as you can see. This has a lot of information. You have the overview of the different components, and if you're like me, you are going to check if all the components are in there. I'm that kind of person that when buy something in IKEA always thinks that there's something missing, and in the end I always find it. So it's similar like this in board games. Here I think we have Frodo and Sam in Mount Doom. They are wearing an armor, which I believe is the orcish armor. So I'm almost sure it is them, but yeah, I never know. But it looks good. Here we have the full board, which is crazy. You will see it. It's huge. And yeah, so you have a quite extensive rulebook. I heard it's not the best, I don't know, this is the 2nd edition, so I'm curious. Here, my favorite character of all time, my dear Gandalf. And yeah, that's it. So you have more or less 46 pages of rules. That's why I said this is not the game that you take out of your shelf and decide to play unless you already know the game. But if it's for the first time, you can't. Here we have the player aid. We have 2 of them. because yeah, it's for each group. It can be a group of 2, group of 1 and 2, and a group of 1. So each part will have a player aid. You not only have that, but you also have the action dice reference chart and the glossary. So this can be helpful to find something that you need, a close look and the player aid. So 2 player aids for two groups. We have here some components. This is the only punch board of the box. We have here our favorite characters, Gimli, Gandalf, Legolas, and so on, and Aragorn, of course. We'll be punching this later. And finally, the massive board. I mean, this is big. And when I say big, is like, this is just, oops, sorry. This is just part 1 of the board. So we have here, as you can see, this is one board. One thing that I don't like about the board is that if you are not careful, and if you leave your finger like here in the middle, this paper will unglue. And yeah, it's annoying because I hate when that happens. But you can always buy the playmat of the board that costs around 75, 80 euros. I know it's expensive. I could consider buying it only if I like the game. If I don't, I will not buy that. So, and here we have the second part of the board, which is the same size as the first part. So I'll probably make a video of it on the table for you to see how big it is and put over it. Probably you are watching it right now. But yeah, the 2 pieces of board are huge. So now we go to the different components. We have here these beautiful dices. As you can see, these are gorgeous. You see? And then we have this. What is this? You have this and you have this in the same box. Like, why? We'll definitely change these dices. They don't have space in this box. I mean, nothing wrong with them, but I mean, you offer me this and then you have this. It kind of messes up the whole thing, right? So no, I will not be playing with these ones. But we have some dices. I don't know for what these are, what is the purpose of these ones. But these ones are really, really like. They have a nice way and they are really, really pretty. Moving on. Let's start with one of my favorite characters of all time, which is my precious. Yes, master. It is. Sorry, guys. Every time I talk about Gollum, I need to do his voice. I know, I suck. But there you go. We have it. He will enter the game at some point. It's not from the beginning. I read part of it in the rulebook, which matches with the story of Lord of the Rings. Here we have some other characters and miniatures. The miniatures are quite okay. Really like them. Some of them have a special finishing, it seems. But yeah, they seem detailed enough for me. They're really good. Let me show you another one. Yeah, they are good enough for me, so really like these ones. And considering the amount of miniatures that there is, I cannot really complain. When you see Kickstarters nowadays and how much they cost because of miniatures, this one is quite reasonable. And we have here red miniatures, which I believe are the bad guys. We have here a warg rider, quite cool. And I understand that they had to do these colors so that it's easy to see them in the board, because if they were all gray, you might have issues to identify which ones are the good and the bad guys. We have here an elephant, a mumakil. Again, really, really nice. Let's check if there is another variety. Forgot the name of these guys, but these are the humans that are evil as well. So yeah, as you can see, pretty good detail on those miniatures. Here the blue ones, I suppose, are the good guys. So we have here a rider as well. Again, I'm not a super fan of these colors, okay, but I understand the necessity of it. There is a version of the game that costs, I think, around $1,000, and the miniatures have some kind of painting. But yeah, I mean, they look good. To be honest with you, it could be cubes. It could be cubes, it would be extra charming. I didn't need, if the game would cost like 40 euros less because it was wooden cubes, I would be happy with it. I'm really in a point of my life that I don't need miniatures on everything. So it could be just simple cubes, red, blue and gray cubes, I would be happy. And I think here we have Man of Rowan, because here we see a guy on a horse. But if you look at his banner, it is a horse head. So I think it's Man of Rowan. And here we have Nazgul. Also very nice. So yeah, those are the miniatures. They good enough for me. I don't need anything more than this. And actually, I heard that sometimes it's annoying, the miniatures on the board, because they take some space and it's hard to read where they are going to be in the board. As you can see, the locations, if you put a lot of miniatures here, you will not see anymore where they are. So I understand that can be a bit of a frustration, but well, it is what it is. Let's go now for the cards. As I explained in the beginning, I did already part of the unboxing, because I started doing the unboxing and then I noticed that the audio was not working. So now we are going to have, again, that's why this has no plastic anymore. And here is just a bunch of cards. I have no idea what is their meaning. But yeah, it's a lot of cards. Don't know what is on it. I can read this one. Gimli, son of Gloin, captain of the West. If Gimli is in a battle, add 1 to the combat strength of the Free People army. You can still roll a maximum of 5 combat dice. So yeah, this is probably something that you will have to draft during the game, and that will give you some kind of action to do. So quite neat. Quite big, the cards. These are kind of these cards, the tarot cards that you can call. Not the huge fan, but they are okay. And then we have, I suppose, the bad guys cards. So let's open this up. There we go. And it's a similar thing. So you have all these cards here that have some kind of action. So the blue cards are for the Free People and the red cards are for the bad guys. I suppose that's the logic in this. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that there is here on the box. So let me put this back in again, because like I told you, I have 2 other boxes that I didn't show on my TikTok video, but that I want to unbox as well. And so I'll be showing them. But again, these dice cannot wait to throw them. All right, let's put everything back in. All right, so let's start with this beautiful box, which is Lords of Middle-earth. This is one of the expansions of War of the Ring. So let's open it up for the first time right here in this video. I don't know if I will ever play them, but you know me and Lord of the Rings. So this is again the same catalog, I suppose. Here we see that the rulebook is, the game is again designed by the same guys that made the base games. So that's good, I suppose. And is this a rulebook? Setting up the game, chapter 2, new rules. Yeah, this is a rule book. And for a new rule book, it has 31 pages. 31! My God. Some punch board, very small punch board. And more cards and more dice. Whoa. Let me check that. Look, these ones are also pretty. For once, the stupid white ones are not here. So this, I suppose, is to put some of the components or the dice. I don't know. We have here, ooh, some miniatures. This one looks sick. Really nice. There's some kind of shiny finishing. Let me take another one to show you guys. Yeah, really nice. And a bunch of cards, which I'm not going to take out, but you know, are the similar cards to the ones that are in the base game. So yeah, some more content and definitely a huge, again, a huge rule book. Let's put it here and close everything. And let's open up another one, which is War of the Ring, Warriors of Middle-earth. Let's see what is inside. Again, opening this for the first time. I just got tired. I got tired of having them there and not being able to see what is inside. Again, designed by the same guys. And the cover with the ants, really pretty, attacking Isengard. Here you have Galadriel, of course, beautiful. And yeah, the artwork is really cool. Again, the catalog, which we know already. Another rule book. Not even going to open it. I'm just going to count the pages. 27. Why not? Right. And here we have a reference chart because it was not enough to have. Oh no! Oh my God! It even opens. Oh. This game is massive. So you have two of them for the same reasons. And here, okay, I was scared for a moment. I thought there was two rule books. Whoa! This is different. So we have this massive card. Oh, look, oh nice. I think I'm going to really enjoy this artwork. Really nice. Oh, nice. Look at this. How pretty is this? Yeah, again, I'm not going to open this because it's similar cards to the other ones, and I just want to keep this box with the components all together because I'm not going to use them in the beginning, of course. Okay, we have two more dices. So there's a lot of dice juggling. I like that. I don't mind it at all. We have more miniatures that look like some kind of boats. So also I'm not going to open this up I don't want them falling aside. And okay, but I have to open these ones because they are indeed quite pretty. Look at the eagle. How nice is this? Really pretty. Really enjoy this. What else do we have? Is it the dead people? The dead army? They look really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it that we have in all these boxes. And of course, as you saw in the beginning of the video, we will have a new expansion coming out. Don't know if it's this year or next year. Warriors, I think, no, was it what? Forgot the name. Kings of Middle-earth or something like that? Don't know. But there's one left. And yes, I am a completionist. I got the Fate of Erebor. So this scenario, from what I understood, is something that you can use to transfer kind of the way the game of the Battle of Five Armies finished. So the board game, the Battle of Five Armies, and transfer the events that happen on that game to this one. So if you want to play both games one after the other, you could use this expansion to do so. So here it's, for once, it's a very small expansion. The rule book, it's not huge, so that's great. And you have some cards here, and yeah, nothing more. You have here maybe some addition for the map with Erebor, Dale, and Iron Hills, but that's mainly it. So I think we've seen pretty much all the content that there is for War of the Ring up until now, and that was the unboxing, guys. So that was it, guys, for the unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you have this game, if you played it only the base game, or if you played it with the expansions. I'm very curious to know how long can it last with the full content of the game. And they are still going to release, like you saw in the video, a new expansion that I'm very excited for. So yeah. I cannot wait to play this game at LeiriaCon in Portugal. Leiria, if you guys never heard of it, Google it, because it's going to be something big in the future, so pay attention. That was it, guys. Let me know in the comments if you played this game, if you enjoyed it, if you are not a fan of Lord of the Rings, or if you never watched the movies or read the books. Did you play this game and did you enjoy it anyway, or do we need to be a fan to have fun with it? So that's it. Have a nice one, guys, and see you next time.